This is KGW News at Sunrise.
The union representing Salem-Keizer teachers just submitted its final bargaining proposal to the district, and if there's no agreement, teachers say they are prepared to walk out. Coming up, when a strike could happen if the two sides can't agree. Plus,
what an outstanding effort. I know this was a nail biter, but we are on the surface and we are transmitting, and welcome to the moon.
Yeah, welcome to the moon.
We've done this before. I've seen this movie.
But it's been a long time, though, Rod. It's been a long time. In fact, it's been nearly half a century since the U.S. had a successful moon landing. This time around, a local company played a big role. We're going to have that story for you coming up here in just a few minutes.
and this morning we are hanging out at the Home and Garden Show at the Portland Expo Center. What you're looking at is a shot from our Eric Patterson. This is the Julia Rose art installation. 50 or more volunteers made this happen. There are 3 immersive floral experiences similar to this throughout the show. This, by the way, is happening all weekend. It's got everything from ceramics, flowers, outdoor design. We'll keep checking in with Eric throughout the morning to give you a peek if you're planning to go.
Friday morning here on the Sunrise Show, the Spring Home and Garden Show suggests that spring is near. But Rod's forecast suggests it is still winter.
Yes.
But it's feeling like spring, yeah.
But it feels like spring. Boy, this is confusing.
Not today. Not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but it's coming.
A little applause for yesterday. We hit 60. Were you guys outside at all? Did you get to enjoy it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Who are we clapping for?
Yesterday's weather.
Oh, okay.
We're clapping for Mother Nature, for crying out loud. All right. We have another good day coming today. We are all dry. A little bit of cloudiness pushing up to north. There are some fog pockets out there. Winds are calm. Visibility coming into Portland is great. There's the chilly morning start, now 36 degrees. But after the morning fog pockets are gone, light winds and about the amount of sun we ended up having yesterday overall, probably 54 degrees at noon. We'll get up to 60, maybe 62. We'll be 59 after that. Still dry tomorrow, and then rain starts to pick up mainly PM hours on Sunday. More on all that coming up. Here's Chris.
But let's just focus on how lovely it is today, right? All right, let's step out of the way and I'll show you the drive out of Clark County. I-5 from SR 500, pretty wide open as it is at the Sylvan Hill. No major issues on that side of town either. Wilsonville, again, wide open. It is Friday light on the freeways this morning. Light volume, no crashes, no unexpected delays.
Light is how we like it, Chris. Thank you for that update. All right, top story this hour here on Sunrise. The new and improved Multnomah County Central Library is ready for a grand reopening today.
And we got a sneak peek at what's new when you go inside. Devin Haskins is live for us this morning outside the Central Library. Devin, so what is the biggest change people are going to see?
Yeah, I think so. One of the biggest changes that people will see when they walk into this new revamped downtown library is more space. So the library has taken the shelves from 8 feet down to 5 feet, and they say they did that for a couple of reasons. One, security reasons, but also to let more natural light in. The library's been closed for about a year. It closed down last March to undergo some of these major renovations. The money coming from the voter-approved 2020 library building bond. It's part of a major project by the county to build a new library in East County and either expand or renovate existing ones like the downtown one. Some of the major changes at the central location include new meeting spaces, safety and security improvements, added restrooms that are more inclusive, a host of technology upgrades, and of course what we all love, more comfortable seating.
And before it was largely filled with bookshelves, some tables and chairs that weren't very comfortable. And so if you were to walk around this building now, I suspect you'd be very inclined to linger a lot longer because the chairs are a lot more comfortable and there's space where you can sit alone with others, you can charge your devices.
The building's a nationally registered historic landmark that was built in 1913. The last renovation it underwent was back in the 90s, so almost 30 years ago, or maybe just over 30 years ago. There are 6 other projects that are also closed down, 6 other libraries that are also closed down that are undergoing their own renovations. Most of those should reopen sometime later this year. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks for that report. Exciting news for people who love libraries. Thanks, Devin. Salem-Keizer Public Schools officials have about a week to go over a new contract proposal from the union representing teachers. The group submitted its final bargaining proposal to the district yesterday. The two sides have been negotiating now for almost a year. Teacher schedules and class sizes remain key sticking points. The union's proposal rejects the district's language on teacher workloads, which they say could allow administrators to quickly switch educator schedules and possibly make some part-time. The district did not get back to us for an interview, but the superintendent previously told us the district does not want to make teachers part-time. Right now, the district is facing $30 million in budget cuts. Here's the president of the teachers union.
If our district is not able to come with reasonable solutions for the last 4 articles that we have on the table, then that means we will take a strike vote and we will be prepared to walk out.
So if a strike does happen, that could come as soon as early April. The next bargaining session is scheduled for next Thursday.
A strike led by nurses at Peace Health Sacred Heart Home Care Services in Eugene will end tonight at 6 o'clock. These nurses declared the strike 2 weeks ago after almost a year of unsuccessful contract negotiations with Peace Health. They're asking the healthcare provider to address staffing shortages, pay increases, and safety concerns. During the strike, the nurses union also filed an unfair labor practice suit against Peace Health. So in response to the suit and the strike, Peace Health released a statement which reads in part, "We look forward to returning to the bargaining table once the strike is complete so we can come to an agreement that will make our home care nurses proud."
What an outstanding effort. I know this was a nail biter, but we are on the surface and we are transmitting, and welcome to the moon.
Wow, what a moment. For the first time in over 50 years, an American lunar lander has returned to the moon. The lander, named Odysseus, touched down near the lunar South Pole around 3:30 yesterday afternoon. And today, the first images from that landing are expected to be released to the public.
This lunar landing also features a little local flavor. Lots of L's in this story. Some of the material used to protect parts of the lander were actually created by Columbia Sportswear.
So just to be recognized as a great intergalactic sports and outdoor company is terrific. But to have one of the products that we developed here on the moon and actually participating in keeping the device at the right temperature is just a thrill.
Pretty cool story, right? Intergalactic.
He smiled when he said that.
The lander only has 12 to 13 days before it runs out of power. So the big hope here is that this mission will set the stage for a bigger mission, one that puts man back on the moon.
Right, because this one is unmanned. Oh, so cool. I love anything space related.
Yeah. I obviously don't know anything about, going to the moon or the technology, but one would have to assume, would they not, that it's got to be a lot easier to do this today than it was back in the 1960s, basically the birthing age of computer science.
See, I'm just
Gotta be.
I'm kind of shocked, actually. I can't get past the first part of your statement. I want my meteorologist to know all about space. I put my faith in you to know this kind of thing.
Well, I know it's up there. I just don't know how to get into it.
Fair.
Yeah, I understand, Rod.
Thank you. All right. Here's something that all of a sudden I've got a gazillion questions about. Exactly how cold we're going to get Sunday overnight into Monday and Tuesday. Now the models are warming it up a little bit. How much moisture are we going to have? Is it possible we get a fairly narrow moisture band that's heavy, but mostly rain, even over the coast range, for example, Sunday overnight? And then by the time the cold air really moves in, it's showery precipitation. That would greatly limit the amount of total snow. So all of a sudden, the parts are starting to move around. So I've broadened out the Monday snow level. I was really confident we'd have snow sticking down to 500 feet. Now I've broadened that out to be, somewhere between 500 and 1,000 feet. If you live at 1,000 feet, total snow Monday, this is mostly Monday morning through Tuesday morning, that 24-hour period. I've got to believe you're at least going to get 4 inches on the ground because there's going to be consistent showery snow for you, and maybe as much as 8. Coast range, I had 10 to 16. Look how I've lowered that, 6 to 8. But still, that is enough to impact travel big time, traveling through the coast mountains on Monday into Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, snow levels start to go up. Mount Hood snow, still healthy, but not, it was still 2 to 3 feet. We're now down to 1 to 2 feet, basically. Snow level threat at lower elevations near the sea level is starting to look, it would never looked great. Now it's looking even increasingly more of a remote chance. All right, so how much snowfall Sunday night through Tuesday up on Mount Hood? That shows 26 inches. That's still good. We still have these heavier pockets of 3 to 6 and even 6 to 12 inches showing up over the Coast Range Mountains. And then this is Sunday at 3 o'clock. So Sunday morning could easily be dry through the noon hour here in the valley. And then in the afternoon, rain picks up. Here we are mid-afternoon, the rain's starting to pick up. Here's the frontal band that comes in Sunday night. But look, this stops around midnight, but it's pretty narrow, and that's all rain in the Coast Range. And now we're going to rely on showery snow showers to accumulate over the Coast Range, for example, Monday daytime into Tuesday. The front that we just looked at is way back here. We have a little bit of cloudiness surging into central Oregon. I'm not really expecting that to turn into anything, and I still have a forecast that basically goes mostly sunny during our day. So we're chilly this morning if you're just joining us. 32 out in the Dalles, mid-30s in Salem and Portland, 37 up in Kelso, 43 in Newport. 62 today, all dry tomorrow, increasing clouds, 56. Rain develops Sunday PM, 52. I still think we could be as chilly as low 40s for highs here in Portland on Monday and Tuesday, with overnight lows staying above freezing. Steady rain on Wednesday and then showers into Thursday, and that is your forecast.